Okay, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, just gonna make a quick Bitcoin update here. We got the new daily candle, and we broke out over this downward trend line, which is really good. I'm expecting this thing to maybe go off this and test it. So 8,700, and I'm thinking that we're gonna probably start trading above here again. And when we start trading above here, or when we test this, I think there's going to be a lot of buying support here. So yeah, I think we are going to see 9,000 next. This is looking really good. We went off above average volume. I haven't seen much sell pressure. I see the sell pressure on this first dildo up, but I think we are squeezing bears for now. And this Adam and Eve double bottom that I was talking about played out to a T, and I think we could get above this cloud, and then we could get a pullback around 9,800, 10,400. Let me show you guys exactly where I think is a good area to potentially take some profits and wait for a retrace. Because this other green line that I have drawn here, I'm just gonna make it red. I'm gonna make it. This red line is the log trend line that we broke. So I'm interested to see what happens. I'm guessing that we could push above here and go right up to it, and that would take us to a triple top, 11,300. And if we were to break this and rest above it, oh my god, I think the whole market would go pretty crazy. Um, yeah, that's just what I'm seeing. So this area here, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to it. I think we're headed to is this red trend line. Personally, that's just what I think. Uh, there is a volume gap. Sorry, around 12,000, 1294. So this thing could also come up to around 9,400 area, right below the 5-digit area, sell down into this cloud, and then into this cloud, push back up to maybe this 12,000. Or if we just go straight to that area. It would be really bullish if we just kept pumping straight up here and we kind of sold off in this region here, where there's this well. This well basically represents not a lot of buying, not a lot of selling. So the market is undecided at this point about the value of Bitcoin in that range. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's look at some indicators. Daily can still go. Scotch could go. In the past, we've seen this thing pinned. So this thing could still go. Uh, I expect this thing to pin up maybe once or twice more, and then it'll probably look for a sell down. So keep my eye on that as well. The MACD is about to get over the zero zone before we broke down out of it and then put back up. And yeah, I don't want to make it too complicated. Let's just look at some really higher time frames. 1 week. So yeah, this zone here, 1,200. Whenever you see this price get above this area, I'm gonna expect a sell down, take profit or something. Let's go at the. Let's look at some indicators on the. Yeah, I see the 1 week. The back is about. Sorry about that. We're right at the 50 RSI. This thing is starting to. The histogram starting to paint upwards, and this thing is starting to break out from the bottom. Now let's look at 1 month of Bitcoin, this thing still looks bearish. On the 1 month, it looks bearish. You know what I'm saying? But no, it still is possible for us to go down to this 4,000, 4,500, 47 area. Um, I'm not like 100%. That's it. This was the bottom, but I think in the short term we're gonna see some good gains. So I want to cash in on those gains. But on the 1 month, as you can see, it does look kind of bearish. So let's see if we can get the RSI back up to about 70 in here, 73, 70, and keep an eye of where we are when that happens. I was expecting these things to touch, but we still have May and June, which May has really good potential. So we just got to see what happens here on the 1 month. As for other coins, they're all, like I said, getting rotational pumps. One coin that I really like is ADA, but ADA right now is kind of oversold on the RSI, so I'm not really going to touch this. I'm going to pick this back up on the retrace. I missed my opportunity around here at 14, 13,000. I was waiting for a double bottom, as you can see, and I never got it. So that's kind of fucked. Ugh. So you guys had a long day. Elf is another one I've been hearing good things about. I think this thing has potential to run. Yeah, you had these suppression wicks, and it's still trying to make its move out. So this thing could go to $2 quite easily. It's a nice double. Um, EOS, I love EOS. EOS is fucking amazing right now. I'm not sure if it's gonna top out here, or I think it could pump through this next zone here. But this area here is there is a volume there. So this thing is kind of oversold, but I think potentially we could keep going and get off this fucking money. So yeah, this thing in a sell-off could return to this base here potentially. I'm not sure, but I think you could push up some more. If you look at EOS on the BTC, see a really nice cup and handle, even on the 1 week. That's really nice. And some coins that haven't really taken off yet are Litecoin, and Litecoin is starting to. So if you have money in the market, I would go after Litecoin. I think Litecoin could pretty much go to this zone here. Potentially could go to $300. So I do like Litecoin a lot. Might stop out at 223 first. But this thing has not pumped yet. They're all starting to pump rotationally. Another one that hasn't really is Neo. Neo the same. Neo, I'm looking at a move up into this zone here, 136, 161. OMG is another one. It's starting to pump. OMG. OMG. Let's go. About $20. $23. What's the other one? Strap. This thing might give you I don't know. Strat is kind of a letdown coin, to be honest. Uh, I wouldn't hold a big bag of it personally. I think there's bag holders with Strat or whatnot, but buying it here is a good buy, I think. If the market does pump again, this thing could really go maybe make a new all-time high in here. This is a good buy zone, more or less. 40,000, 4,000 to here is good on it. And there was one more I wanted to show you. Let's see if not enough history. What the fuck is that? Let's look at Ethereum also. Ethereum BTC, I'm interested in. Yeah, I think Ethereum is gonna pump hard from here. Uh, Before, when I was charting Ethereum, I'll show you what I saw. Basically, when the chart was like this, right, I was looking for this area here. When the price was up here, I was expecting it to come down here. And we got that. It went a bit lower than I was expecting. I was expecting like 60, 55 or so, but we had the double bottom here. And this thing might pull back to about 6,000 and then up to the works. What might happen from here is that a coin like Ethereum might come up to like a zone like here, and then Bitcoin might take off. And when Bitcoin takes off, all the other coins are going to kind of bleed themselves out in Bitcoin value. So you don't want to get too excited and too married to your coins, and you do want to keep an eye on Bitcoin. And when your coins start getting into their areas of taking profit, you want to take some profit off the table and understand that they're not just going to keep going up all the time with Bitcoin. There will be a Bitcoin push that drains the BTC value of your coins. Because if now we are trending upwards, if that was the end of the downtrend, and now we are starting an uptrend, you want to be conscious of your Bitcoin value. You know, in the downtrend, I was telling you guys just be conscious of your USD value. But now you really want to be conscious of your Bitcoin value and protect that. You know, use other coins to retain more Bitcoin. So yeah, that's my analysis on Bitcoin. Let me just get Bitcoin Cash. We've been jerking off the Bitcoin Cash. As we see, we broke this trend line and now we're above this trend line too. So this could make another huge move too. If you look back here, what happened to Bitcoin Cash? You see, we broke this uptrend. You know, similar charts. You have this one low, then you have a second high, and then you have a bleed out. Boom, you know. And then you have this period where it's trading below. So this is the first top. You see the first top? This might be a top here, and this thing might come back down, and then it might go back up. So if we are kind of observing the market and how it's moving, uh, we might be falling into a bull trap and then coming out with uh, and then going down a bit more and then taking off. But I think we're really close to takeoff. Either we're just going to go from here or there's going to be one more dip down. Look, we're going to go up a bit more, make everybody chase the price, and then it's just going to big sell off to put the market in panic before a consensus or something. Or it might just pump all the way to consensus, and then consensus might act as a sell the news event, and then everything will dump like last year when we had consensus. Bitcoin Cash is interesting. If you're following this fractal of Bitcoin Cash, this thing could uh, could be over here, right? This right here could easily be this right here. And if it's this right here, yeah, holy fuck, are we really uh, in? So this was 400% move, right? And then this one was 1,000. 3x move, and oof, I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think it could do something crazy like that? So the first one was the 4236 extension. So this one. No, think I think that's too crazy. 4236. $16,000 Bitcoin cash. I don't know, man. Crypto is pretty fucked. What do you guys think? Yeah, I don't know. That's insane. The community doesn't like Bitcoin Cash, but I mean, now you have Bitcoin Cash listed on Coinbase. Here's a case for this. I want to say a case for this. If we do have a bigger market than we've had in the past, and Bitcoin Cash is actually working on payment processors, and they successfully implement payment processors, then I would think like, okay, this fractal could play itself out in reality. Uh, the thing is that Bitcoin Cash is listed on Coinbase. So when the new money pours back into the market, they're going to be spending it on Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ripple. No, sorry, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash. Right. So then once they buy those, then they can go and buy alts. So Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin on new market cycles always prove that they get the first pump. So you want to hold these coins. When your high school friends start wanting to buy back in, or once you see, for example, that this is the Coinbase price, it's the same right now as the Bitfinex price. Once this price becomes like starts trading two, three, $400 above Bitcoin, you know that Coinbase is leading the way, and most of the volume, the new money is coming in. When that happens, you want to take positions in those top four coins: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. Then from there, the money trickles down into alts. So this is the crazy fucking target, but Bitcoin is crazy too. So we really don't know. The $16,000 Bitcoin Cash, I don't know. If the fractal plays out, if fractals repeat themselves, and we are in for a plus $1 trillion market cap, then You know, if not 16,000, we're looking at 5 digit maybe. So I'll just throw that out there, guys. Thanks a lot. I'm going to do some stuff and bounce and go to the gym and enjoy my night. Let me know what you think about this video. We are still running paid groups. The paid groups, we're forwarding signals from other services, newsletters from other services. We have a really good chat going on. The morale has been down because of this market, but I'm starting to see more people being active and more positive sentiment, more positive enthusiasm, and you know the membership pays for itself easily in a bull market. In the bear market, you got to be a trader to make money in bear markets, because you got to short, you got to have the stomach to watch your shorts be underwater for a bit until they really play out the way they're supposed to. You have to be okay with being in tether. You have to. There's just a lot that goes in making money in a bear market. And some people, they're just like a lot of people are busy too to spend more time in front of the chats and manage it. And I totally understand that. And but now I think with this market turning around, the membership will definitely pay for itself. So if you're interested, message me on Telegram at join MCT, and yeah, come check it out and be part of the group. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.